Okay, Friday, 18th of July, 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Being over optimized for the future and over optimized for the present. Really, what I've noticed in life is that, in some way, it sounds a bit cheesy, that there needs to be a balance between the short term and the long term. Because delayed gratification, I've realised through trial and error, and the hard way, and the medium way, you could say, taken to the extreme, to the logical extreme, can really push things just off the edge. So, for example, if you're too calibrated for the long term, the short term, tomorrow, you risk making today, now, literally right now, not as good or pleasurable or fulfilling as it could be, or as it should be, as it might be, you name it, as it ought to be. You're thinking too far in the future. For example, with that marshmallow experiment, here's a marshmallow now, but if you wait 10 minutes, you get two. What I used to do years ago, before I even knew about that experiment, was I'd have some food. I'm talking years and years and years ago. I'd have some food and the expiry date would be the 10th, for example. And today would be the 1st. And I'd say, no, later. 2nd. Later. 3rd. Later. 4th. 5th. 6th. 7th. 8th. 9th. Later. Tomorrow I'll do this big thing and then I'll listen to it. Then I'll eat it. 10th comes along. No. One more achievement. 11th. 12th. 13th. 14th. Tomorrow. In the end, the food rots. Goes out, best before date. Therefore, I can't have it. Interesting. So that, taken to the logical extreme, entropy kicks in. But the long term, the future is important, because that's the only game worth playing. I did a video about this as well, talking about he with the longest time horizon wins. A very powerful thing. And I think the opposite is true as well. Optimizing too much for the short term, too much of the here and now, right now, and dismissing problems. Oh, that's future Adrian's problem. It's still my problem, so to speak. And neglecting the future is not good as well. Not good business. Not good business practice. Not a smart move. So it begs the question then, if you're optimizing too much for the short term, not good. Long term, not good either. Balance is very, very important and very needed. Imagine also this interesting scenario. Imagine the year 2000. We chime in the year 2000, January 1st. And you say, I'm not going to do anything with my life until November 2022. So 22, almost 23 years later. Because that's when AI will come along in terms of ChatGPT. But until then, I'll do nothing with my life. I'll be focused purely on that. That's extreme long-term thinking. And in the meantime, what are you going to do? Nothing. Watch movies. Nothing. That's no way to live life. That's optimizing too much for the future. And optimizing too much for the present, it neglects the future, the plans. Because the future is happening. The present is fleeting. So it's that balance that's needed in life, in everything really. I like to talk about this interesting concept called compounded delayed gratification. In a sense of, the marshmallow experiment, making things better tomorrow, but making things exponentially better tomorrow. For example, it'd be midnight and I'm parking somewhere and I gotta park here. But if I park facing towards me, it means later on when I leave, I'm facing the way out. I can just drive, I ain't got to reverse. But if I do the reverse maneuver now, because either way, the reverse maneuver has to happen. I either do it now and then later on I can just leave, or I can make my entry, my parking, more convenient now and relax, but later on in an hour or two or three I've got to reverse and go. And midnight in a sense of, I'll be tired. I know that in an hour or two I'll be more tired than I am now, so make it even easier for future Adrian. Compounded delayed gratification. How can I make things now? How can I make things exponentially easier and better for me tomorrow? For me in an hour? For me next week, next month, next year? Where I'll think to myself, wow, I'm so glad I did all this work. I did all this in terms of proof of work. Proof of work, all the hard effort. I look at this log, for example, and I think, wow, what a beautiful piece of art at least. Wow, amazing. I'm glad I put the effort in each day. Same with my Spanish. Every single day, something new. And tomorrow, and each day, each rolling 12, 6, 12 months, 6, 12, 24 months, better and better. Progress. Amazing. Amazing. So we should not optimize too much for the short term, and we're living for the moment, and nor optimize for the future, because it's a constant fleeting. It's just tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. It's that balance. But even more so, make tomorrow exponentially better, easier, more comfortable than today. Be organized, you could argue, in some way. Everything's sorted, everything's arranged, so tomorrow, click a button, move on in life. Ah, wow. Or even, thank God I did this yesterday. Oh, amazing. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.